Randy Clark, and I'm with Surpresa. And Surpresa is one of the 4 leaders in Iris Ministries, along with Roland and Heidi Baker and Jose. And he has seen many miracles. He's one of my heroes. And we could be here all day just telling stories of supernatural things. And God is, Roland says he's never met a man so happy or more anointed. A while ago we were talking, and he told me about the last person that God had used him to raise from the dead and how that happened. And I asked him if he'd share that for her, that I could send it out to our partners, and just something special for you to know that we're thinking about you. And because I know I get excited about these stories, and I think you will too. So Surpresa, hey, I am so glad you're here, and we get to meet again before you go. Yes. Surpresa's been teaching in our school the last 2 days. And Surpresa, could you tell about the last resurrection that happened in just this past year? Yes. And then this would be the 4th person that you've personally been used of God to raise.
Yes.
And now in the Iris Ministries, in the last 9 years or so, there's been how many people raised?
Been more than 100.
All right. Yes. More than 100 raised from the dead. And there's a majority of them been in the Muslim countries?
Muslim countries, and also in witch doctors, communities, and so on.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it is, Randy. It was amazing that day. And we just got a great manifestation, good time in the morning. And in South Africa, the doctors, they were on strike that time. And then we went to the hospitals. It was not only myself and some pastors, and my wife was on the trip. We went to the hospital. We find that the first gate was blocked, the people dancing, shouting, and throwing rocks. And we went to another gate, and finally we get into the hospital, where we find just chaos in the hospital. Some militaries, they are walking there just to try to see. Nobody's doing the violence in the hospital. So as we went there in the hospital there, we went to another bed, where that bed, so another lady was before us, and she turns around to see the person there on the bed there. And when we arrived there, me and my wife, and we find this lady was laying down with open eyes, open mouth, and inside the mouth it was like she ate the food 2 days ago, and the food was rotten, the worms was coming out, all chaka, all those worms. And we started praying and praying and praying for that person. After a while we were praying, I was thinking, okay, now I have to go to tell the military to come that we can remove this body from this place to the morgue, to a cool place. And then as I was just wanted to turn around, the person coughed, the worms came out, and she rose from the dead. That is what the Lord did just last year, and last sinner of resurrection. The Lord is alive. He's still arising people even today. He wants to rise the people from the dead. So I celebrate so much, Randy, that celebration of resurrection of that man. So immediately I pick up the phone, I call Roland, I call Roland, I talk to him, and we celebrate that place. We've been given a good opportunity by God by seeing that dead lady that came back to life. May the Lord bless you.